TAFE New South Wales has a long and proud history of delivering vocational education and training in New South Wales and indeed nationally and internationally. And we celebrated, at least Sydney Institute did, Alison Taylor's here from Sydney Institute, the 120-year anniversary of vocational training through what we call Sydney Institute, but Sydney Tech in 2011. And in 2011, it was the same year as we, TAFE New South Wales, extended our courses to include higher education programs. And as a provider of higher education, TAFE New South Wales is enhancing and expanding its tertiary pathway opportunities for people across our metro, regional, remote areas in New South Wales. And importantly, contributing to ambitious higher education targets set by our state government, our owner. And we all recognise, as I said before, the importance of a qualified and capable workforce, and that's what we're all about. TAFE's strong links with industry ensure that courses are linked to employment in industry and the skills that industry needs and business needs, and that education and training is aligned to economic and business priorities and their prosperity. We have, a strong employment, a strong business and industry and sector. We have economic independence for people, and then we have a strong community. We want to make sure our graduates in all our programs are highly employable, and that contributes to the economic and productivity of our state. Over the last 3 years, 800 students have enrolled into TAFE New South Wales higher education courses, and in 2014 we have over 770 studying across 8 degree programs, including interior design, 3D animation, financial planning, accounting, IT, network security, engineering and early childhood teaching, as well as postgraduate diploma of leadership. And there are more degrees under development in the areas of fashion design, architectural design and property valuation. And TAFE Advantage is what is different about TAFE higher education. And our degree programs are developed in consultation with industry and to ensure currency and relevance. Our strong links with industry ensure the degree programs align with today's economic priorities and current employment needs, making our graduates highly sought after. Our courses focus on applied rather than abstract skills, and all our degree programs offer practical, career-orientated focus to help students prepare for professional practice. We have smaller class sizes to support personalised learning, and whether it's in a classroom, a studio, workplace learning, our students learn through a range of individual and group-based tasks with opportunities to demonstrate skills and knowledge within our very supportive learning environment. And I just wanted to give a SWSi example as when I talk to the students in enrolling our degree programs, our TAFE degree program, and also our partnership degree programs with universities. Many of them said to me they just got lost in the transition from TAFE to university as part of their experience, because it's nothing wrong with the university. It's a wonderful university they went to, and this is a variety. They just got, based on, in lots of ways, on their background, and they just weren't ready to make that jump. And what they were very comfortable with was with the supported learning environment in the TAFE here at Liverpool or at Granville or at our other colleges. It struck me a little bit that when I've spoken to them, and I had the opportunity to speak to them at graduation at the end of last year, or was it this year? This year, yeah, that's right, James told me things go quick. Some of them have actually gone on now and participating in a higher in university environment, and they feel much better prepared for that and more confident and capable, and which is really why we're in it. It's not to compete. There's an opportunity to fill a gap in the pathways for students, and there's thousands of them. And to get our targets, we need to be, you know, a legitimate and capable player in the HE market, well, it's a marketplace, but also provide that, you know, that transition that TAFE needs to in the future, and there's a demand from our students, and we don't, you know, if we neglect that pathway, we're not serving our communities and our students like we should be. I'll go back to speech. Basically, what we're saying is that the pathways to vocational education are critical, and that's what I was saying. It really provides students with the best of both worlds in meeting their tertiary goals. One thing's for sure is our teachers are passionate and recognised experts in their industry discipline, and give students the foundation knowledge and technical skills they need to prepare for professional practice and excel in their career. As educational professionals, we know what students learn by being involved, and practice is critical, and many employers tell us that they want practical skills, they want their employees to hit the job running and be productive, and we also know that students will connect in engaging education, and its turn will motivate students to achieve a range of outcomes, and these are really important, including persistence, you know, their satisfaction with them, not only themselves but with the program they're doing, achievement, and then success. And success is the bottom line as far as I'm concerned. Today's colloquium will engage you in a wide-ranging discussion on student behaviours and attitudes, which is essential to a high-quality learning experience and a higher education outcome. We have wonderful speakers on the program who will challenge some of the critical thinking about student motivation, engagement and connectedness, and will stimulate discussion on how to promote and encourage and support students in their academic studies. And we know there's a difference, you know, from being in a traditional vet space to being in a higher education space and academic space. And the people in this room know that, because many of you are involved in the programs, and we need to expand and understand that difference, and you become then the leaders out in your different institutes about, you know, the expectations and the challenges that we have to pass on to our colleagues and build our capability, which is what this is about. The outcomes for the colloquium is to provide the opportunity to firstly discuss and evaluate research questions focused on student motivation, engagement and connectedness, and secondly to develop a proposal for joint partner research, possibly leading, or very importantly, to grants. If we can get one, it'd be really great. And I think this is an important space that government will fund. There's a gap, and I've been recently to looking at the review of VET with Minister McFarlane. I know he's not the Minister for Higher Education, is he? But there's a link there and an understanding by industry, particularly, is that this blurry line between advanced diploma and undergraduate degrees in some of the really emerging technical areas. There's no formula. And we can help support that. The people in this room can help support that formula, because they're industry degrees, TAFE are industry degrees. And we've got to focus on that difference that we can make to do something new. And that's what this is all about. We really are focusing on doing something new in TAFE New South Wales in our HE programs. The research Colloquium will provide a vehicle to align issues that are appropriate for investigation to connect, motivate and engage students. Very important. And today the research questions are: how does motivation and engagement affect tertiary pathway and university students and their performance? And how will TAFE New South Wales teaching staff manage different ways of teaching in a higher educational environment? And the research colloquium will establish a shared body of knowledge that provides essential information about the factors that impact on and strategies that improve the effectiveness of our tertiary pathways for students. And in particular those from Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander and low socio-economic background status. And Joe, you picked the right place to come in southwestern Sydney. Not that people in the room are doing it, but we do have some significant challenges in ensuring our students complete. And we're getting good completions if you focus on doing some things differently. And there's some people nodding their heads, and we'd like to learn what you can do differently to improve those completions at SWSi and everyone else in the room. Finally, I hope you enjoy the time here in southwestern Sydney and take full advantage of the opportunity to be inspired and enthused through the discussion and debate. This in turn will cultivate innovative ideas that will motivate, connect and engage our students, and ultimately support and assist our students to achieve their higher education qualification. So thank you and welcome. We really look forward to and seeing the outcomes of today in practice. Thank you.